Over 15,000 views on part 1 of this video, making it the most successful video on my channel so far, and I know you guys want more. This is Gossip Girl PK, and today I'm going to share with you 5 more products that you should definitely pick up from Pakistan. But before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more Pakistan specific content on this channel. So let me just start by saying a huge thank you for all the love and support on part 1 of this video. It definitely helped my channel grow from like 100 subscribers all the way to 1,000. So thank you for every view, every like, every comment, every thumbs up, even thumbs down. Thank you for your feedback. It will definitely help my channel improve. I know it was a pretty boring video, you were just talking to my hands, but here I am for part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1 already and are just finding out this video, then I would highly recommend you check that video out. I recommended some great products in that video, and in honor of that video, I'm actually wearing a couple of those products on my face today. That eye primer that I recommended last time, as well as this lip product that I have on right now. So yeah, go check that video out. I will leave a link to that in my description box below, as well as throw it up in the cards if I remember to do so. I know last time I said it in a video and I completely forgot to link that video up in the cards, but this time I definitely would. And yeah guys, without further ado, let's just quickly jump right into this video. Okay, so the first product that I'll be recommending today is this Garnier Skin Perfector BB Cream, and if you're from Pakistan, you've definitely seen it and probably used it at some point as well, because this is not only available really easily all across Pakistan at all major makeup supply stores. It has a great price point and it's actually a pretty amazing BB cream. Now I'll be honest, I definitely have some Korean and Chinese BB creams in my collection that I prefer as far as the formula on them is concerned, but I still don't reach for them nearly as much as I reach for this one, primarily for their undertones. When it comes to BB creams, personally for me, the most important thing, the number one thing that I would look for in a BB cream is its undertone. A lot of these Chinese and Korean BB creams have a very strong gray undertone, and while that can work for people with neutral undertones as well as people who pull really cool undertones, for me personally, that doesn't work, because I pull very strong yellow and warm undertones in my skin, and therefore when I put something that gray on my skin, it just makes me look like I'm dead, and that's not a very flattering look, trust me. And no, I'm not alone in this. A lot of the people pull warm undertones, and therefore I feel like this is a problem a lot of the people are gonna have with Korean, Chinese and other BB creams. Now for me personally, knowing makeup as well as I do, I can definitely make those gray ones work as well, using the right kind of color correctors and then the right kind of yellow setting powders. I can totally make them work. But why should a makeup product be that much hassle when you can simply go ahead and buy this? It has a beautiful yellow undertone which is extremely flattering against us warm toned people, and despite the formula on these not being as great as the formula on some of the other high-end BB creams, it still blends pretty perfectly on the skin. This is the BB cream that I'm wearing on my skin right now, and I feel like it has a nice decent amount of coverage where it's like perfect for day to day for absolutely everyone. If you are a housewife and are just looking for something for daily use on a budget, then this would be a great option for you. Or if you are a working woman or a college or university going student, this would totally work for you as well, unless you want something that is more full coverage, in which case do what your heart desire. But I would personally not wear a full coverage foundation to my college or my workplace, especially on a daily basis. So I personally think this is ideal for everyday use for absolutely everyone. And last but certainly not least, I love the price point on this. The last time I checked, this was around 850 Pakistani rupees, and that's not bad at all. Not to mention how accessible and readily available this product is. I think not only can you buy it absolutely everywhere at every makeup supply store in Pakistan, this is, I'm pretty sure, also available on the Raj.pk, justforgirls.pk, all of these other all-purpose or makeup related websites that are now coming out in Pakistan. I think you can find it online as well. So you don't even have to go outside to buy it. It can totally arrive at your doorstep by itself. So all in all, it's an amazing BB cream. Great price point, amazing product, and I would highly recommend you guys check this out. Up next is a concealer from Diana of London that I would like to recommend. It's called their Backstage concealer, and it looks like a lipstick. When I saw this in the store, I didn't have very high hopes for this because it's a stick concealer, and I've tried other stick concealers in the past, and I don't really enjoy them because they're really dry under the eyes and they don't really blend well. But then when I swatched it on the back of my hand in store and felt it on my skin, something told me that I should definitely give it a go, and I'm so glad that I tried this because this is an amazing concealer. It has a nice creamy emollient formula where as soon as it touches your skin, the warmth of your body is going to melt the cream away, and it's going to make it really easy for this product to blend under your eyes. This is the concealer that I'm wearing under my eyes today, and again, I feel like it's perfect for day to day if you're not looking for full coverage. If you're just looking for something that is going to waken up the under eyes, I think this is a pretty good product. And if I remember correctly, this also belongs to the 800 to 1000 rupee price point, and again, that's not bad at all, especially considering that this is a stick concealer and a little will go a long way, and this is going to last you forever. So yeah, I will definitely recommend it. It's a pretty good product from Diana of London. So next, I would like to recommend a blush formula that I discovered not too long ago. These are by Color Studio Professional, and I'm not exactly sure if these are available like everywhere or if they will be readily available at all makeup supply stores, but I found them in Pakistan, and so I know that you can find them as well. I found these at the Decent Departmental Store in Johor, Lahore. So I mean, it's probably available elsewhere as well. Otherwise, you can just contact the company and find out where in your city can you find them. But anyways, these blushes impressed me so much. They are soft as butter and so blendable despite being super pigmented. Now, when blushes are very pigmented, chances are you're going to have a really hard time blending them on your skin. But I don't find that to be an issue with these, even though they are really pigmented. And I would highly suggest to use a very light hand with them, especially if you're a beginner with makeup and you don't exactly know how to fix a case of over application. I'm reminded of the time when I knew nothing about makeup, and if I had an accidental over application of blush or anything else on my skin, I would literally take a piece of paper towel and literally I would just start rubbing my cheeks with that. And now that I think about it, that's so stupid. It just absolutely ruins everything you put all this time and hard work on. But then I never really used to spend that much time and effort on my makeup, so it's okay. But still, don't do that. If you ever over apply a blush or a bronzer or highlight or anything, just take the brush that you use to powder your face with, and without picking up any additional product on it, just rub this on your skin in circular motions, in like a buffing motion, and that will take care of your problem like 90% of the times. If you're still having trouble and you have a wet beauty blender at hand, just try and stamp that on your face and you'll be good. You don't really need to go with the tissue paper like this idiot. You can totally handle the situation in other more logical ways. But anyways, I've got two of these shades over here. One is in the shade Creme Brulee and this one is in the shade Ginger. I definitely prefer Ginger because it's a neutral, everyday, goes with everything kind of blush. But today I have a Creme Brulee on my face. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is what I have on my skin, and I absolutely love these blushes. They're very soft, very blendable, beautiful, and the price point on these is great as well. I don't exactly remember what the price point is, but if I remember, this was around 1200 rupees, so that's not bad. Okay, so up next I would like to recommend a very specific eyeshadow from Sweet Touch. These Sweet Touch single eyeshadows are very inexpensive and are pretty good. I've tried a few, but it's not the eyeshadow range that I am recommending right now. It's this specific eyeshadow. It is in the shade H23, and it is the most beautiful, most flattering, pinky champagne face highlight ever. I love wearing it on my cheekbones. This is the highlight that I'm wearing on my cheekbones today. And as I was applying this today, I was instantly reminded of a super expensive highlight in my collection. This is my Hourglass Strobe Lighting Trio, and I was reminded of this shade right over here. I think this is called Absolute Strobe Light. Again, a very pinky champagne beautiful face highlight. I swatched these side by side on the back of my hand, and I'll insert a swatch here as well, and these are a 99% match. How amazing is that? But this palette cost me more than 7,000 rupees, and this little guy cost me about 350, I think. I'm not saying that I regret buying this. I love this palette. The formula on these highlighters is amazing. They blend on the skin beautifully. But that's not surprising at all. This is hourglass. These were meant to be highlights and they are so ridiculously expensive. If they weren't as good as they are, that's when I would be mad. What's surprising is this little guy over here that is so inexpensive and comes so close to such an amazing and expensive product. So for that, this product gets an A++ from me, and I think if you get your hands on this, this will be one of the most beautiful highlights in your collection. Trust me. And then the last product I would like to recommend is this. These are by Stageline, and I'll be honest, I don't exactly know what they're called. Here on the packaging, it just says light. I'll insert a close-up of these so you can screenshot that part of the video, take it to any Stageline counter, and they'll know what I'm talking about. But these I'll best describe as glitter eyeshadows or glitter toppers or something like that, and these are beautiful. They've been around for a while. I remember buying mine a few months prior to even really hearing about the Stila glitter eyeshadows, and this is a somewhat similar product. It's not exactly the same, but it's somewhat similar. So these look beautiful on the eyes. They add such a beautiful dimension to your eyes, a 3D kind of a glitter impact on your eyes, and these retail for around 1200 rupees. So again, considering that these are kind of an alternative for the Stila ones, considering that how easily they are accessible to you and how long they can last you, I think that's a pretty reasonable price point on these. I'm not too sure about this packaging though. It's a roller ball, and I don't know what they were thinking. Did they like expect me to go over my eyeballs like this and roll this over? Because honestly, I'm an idiot who did that, and it was a disaster because these do not have the amount of glue that the Stila ones do, and therefore the glitter specks or particles in this one are not that well held together, if you know what I mean. But don't worry, you can totally learn from my mistakes. My favorite way to apply them is using a glitter glue. Surprise, surprise. Who here didn't see that one coming? I talk about using glitter glue all the time. What can I say? It's just the best way to apply shimmers and glitters on your eyes. So I just take some glitter glue and I pat it on my eyes, both of my eyes. By the time I get back to the first eye, the glue has already had time to like get a little tacky, and so it will hold on to the glitter in the eyeshadow even better. So then I just take this roller ball and I roll this over on my finger like this. That way I can get some product here on my finger, and then I can just go and pat that right on top of the glitter glue, and that I feel like gives me the most beautiful impact without any fallout. I'm wearing this gold one right in the center of my eyes on top of an eye look that I created using the Jaclyn Hill palette. If it's already up, I will link it in the description box below, as well as throw it up in the cards. But yeah guys, that completes today's video. Comment down below what other Pakistani brands or Pakistani products would you guys like me to review next, so I can buy them the next time I go to Pakistan and review them for you guys. And also give this video a thumbs up if you think I should do a part 3 to this video. But that is pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!